In the previous session, we stopped at preparing the realization account to identify the profit or loss. Debit side of the realization account, if it is more than credit side of the realization account, which results into loss, and if credit side of the realization account is more than debit side of the realization account, results into a profit. Profit or loss must ultimately transfer to equity shareholders. Entry in case of profit, which is realization account, debit to equity shareholders. Entry in case of loss, which is equity shareholders, debit to realization. Why there is a loss on realization? If the assets and liabilities transferred means the net assets are more than the value of purchase consideration, you end up with a loss. If the assets and liabilities transferred means the net assets are less than the amount of purchase consideration, which results into a profit. Profit or loss which should be transferred to our equity shareholders. On transferring of the profit and loss and realization to equity shareholders, you should prepare an account which is called equity shareholders account, which should be credited with equity share capital and accumulated reserves, and to be debited with accumulated losses and fictitious assets. In case of realization profit, it is a credit to the equity shareholders. In case of realization loss, which should be a debit to the equity shareholders account. Once everything is posted, the balance payable to equity shareholders should be the amount of purchase consideration left with the company after settling to preference shareholders. This difference, the balance, should match with the purchase consideration which is left with the selling company after settlement of preference shareholders, settling to the creditors and settling to the outside liabilities which were not taken over by the purchasing company. The entry here is equity shareholders account debit to various forms of purchase consideration, which is either equity shares in purchasing company or preference shares in purchasing company or cash left with the selling company. This entry, once passed, should make the account close. What we do here is to equity share capital oblique preference share capital oblique cash paid to equity shareholders. Once you settle the equity shareholders, all the books of accounts in the selling company will turn out to be a zero and the books of the selling company were closed on that particular date. We'll recap all the events what we done in a nutshell. Number one, calculation of purchase consideration is the first step, either in NA method or in purchase payments method, net assets method. Number two, transfer of assets and liabilities taken over by purchasing company at book values. followed by receipt entry, of purchase consideration. Next step, due and receipt. Then selling the assets not taken over and transferring the profit or loss to realization. And settlement of liabilities not taken over, transferring the discount or premium to realization. Then accounting for realization expenses. Then settlement to preference shareholders. If settled at premium, transfer the excess amount paid to realization as a loss, which should be ultimately borne by equity shareholders. Once preference shareholders account is settled, we prepare a realization account to identify loss or profit on realization. Then finally settle the equity shareholders. They will be entitled to receive the capital, the accumulated reserves, the accumulated losses and fictitious assets, as well as the profit or loss on realization, and the balance whatever payable to the purchase equity shareholders is the balance amount of purchase consideration after meeting all the outside liabilities. Once you make the payment, this account will be closed and we can close the books of accounts of the selling company with this final entry. These are the steps to be followed in closing the books of selling company.